flow. What's up, you guys? We're gonna get started in about 3 minutes here. So as you can see, I have my mat rolled out just literally right here on my patio. So if you haven't already grabbed your mat, go ahead and grab your mat. And I have a blanket, I have some water close by, and we're gonna just move through a very gentle Hatha flow. I'm gonna talk a little bit about exactly what Hatha yoga is and how it is a little different from other types of yoga. And then I'm gonna guide you through a quick seated grounding meditation, and then we're gonna move. Oh, okay, thank you. See, this is why I love it. Can you hear me now? Okay, so I need to use my outside voice. Got it. Okay, no problem. Hey, okay, thank you so much, the language addict. Yes, I will definitely project so that you guys can hear me okay. So we are going to get started with a gentle Hatha yoga flow. And so first I'm gonna start off by telling you guys a little bit about exactly what Hatha yoga is, what makes it a little different from other styles of yoga. And then we're gonna move through some breath work and a grounding meditation just to get us fully into our bodies. Then we'll start to move through some poses and postures, or asanas as we call them in yoga. We're gonna only go through about six poses and postures today. And the reason why is because I really wanted to get back to the basics with these gentle flow classes on Saturday mornings, because I know that there's a lot of different yoga that's available out there, especially right now on Instagram and other online platforms. And my passion is to introduce people to the practice of yoga, or even for people who have been practicing forever. This is also a way to kind of just hone in on your practice and also to strengthen your existing practice or introduce a new home practice for you. So I'm gonna continue to welcome everybody. Welcome Dana, welcome Talisa, welcome Gigi, welcome Velvet. I believe I'm saying your name right, Velvet, yes? Okay, so if everyone who is on right now would like to stay for the duration of the practice, if you would, in the comments below, just send me an emoji describing what your mood is right now, how you're feeling on this Saturday morning, what your vibe is this morning, whatever you'd like, go ahead and drop it in the comments now. Yay, Velvet, awesome, okay. I'm just gonna adjust my camera. That's where I will be. Yes, smiley faces, some magic, some beautiful purple hearts. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yay. And Dana, the inquisitive face, exploring, seeking wisdom, also feeling joy and smiles. Hey Gigi, I see that vibrating, lovely pink heart. Love vibrating from here all the way to you, all the way out in Ohio. Thank you so much. I see again some smiles coming from Talisa, smiles and sunshine. As always, girls, I love it. You smile, it makes me smile. Hey Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. If you just jumped in, go ahead and drop an emoji in the comments right now and just kind of tell me what your vibe is this morning, how you're feeling on this beautiful Saturday here in Long Beach, California. The sun is shining. I have some wonderful water feature right here next to me. I'm out here on my patio, just making it happen. Doesn't matter where you're practicing yoga, it just matters that you're practicing yoga. And what we're gonna do today is, again, I'm gonna introduce you to some of the basics of the Hatha yoga practice. We have some actual yoga practitioners on here. Hey Aaron, I see those lovely smiles. Gigi is a yoga practitioner in the Ohio area. My friend Dana and I actually went through yoga teacher training together almost 8 years ago now, 7 years ago. And so I have a passion for reintroducing or introducing the basics of yoga to people who are wanting to explore the practice a little deeper. For people who are wanting to maybe start their own home practice, this is a great place to start. So today we're only gonna, I won't say only, we're going to explore about 6 different poses, postures, asanas. We're gonna focus on alignment, we're gonna focus on breathing, we're gonna focus on being present in our bodies, and we're gonna focus on also just maybe having a little bit of fun, yeah? Are you guys up for that? If you're up for that, go ahead and tap the heart in the bottom right screen. Let me know when you are ready, and we will get started soon. Yay. Okay, looks like we're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna come down to my mat. I have a blanket here on my mat. If you have a blanket or a bolster or a small pillow, feel free to go ahead and place it on your mat. I'm gonna come down to my knees today. If your knees are like, no thank you, feel free to go ahead and just fold up a blanket and go ahead and sit cross-legged. One leg crossed over the other or not. There's no pressure for that. I know a lot of times people think that if they see a yoga teacher sitting a certain way that they have to sit the same way. You don't. It's okay. You can have your legs crossed. You can have your legs just one in front of the other. Like this is okay. You can have your legs extended out like this. That's also okay. Whichever works best for you. That's the important thing, is to remember that this is your practice. I am literally just here to guide you. I'm here to be a mirror for you. I'm here to be a coach for you, to hold space for you, and also for you to hold space for me. So this is really an exchange that's happening between us right now, and I'm just grateful for all of you who decided to jump on this morning and have this experience with me. So I'm in the sun. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little shawly cardigan thing off because I'm getting a little warm. And we're gonna find that comfortable seat. And we're just gonna start settling into our bodies. So first we're gonna inhale, bring the arms open and all the way up. The palms are gonna touch at the top. As you exhale, we're gonna press the palms coming all the way down. Let's try 3 more, just like that. Inhale, scoop the arms open and all the way up. And as you exhale, press the palms all the way down. 2 more. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. There we go. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 1 more for good luck. Deep inhale. And exhale. I'm going to bring the palms together just at the heart. Bow the head to the heart. Allow the eyes to fall gently closed here. And take a moment just to set an intention for your practice. Something that you would like to invite, allow, create room for in your life, whatever you'd like. This could be more joy, more love, more healing, more peace, more abundance, more laughter, more fun, whatever you'd like. Just take a moment to breathe into that intention and exhale, releasing the hands, releasing that intention, knowing that it is so in this moment, right here and right now. Allowing the eyes to remain gently closed. Starting to draw the awareness inward, breathing in and out only through the nose now. And just taking notice of the environment that is around you. Without any judgment or attachment. Start to take notice of your breathing, the rise and fall of the chest as you inhale and exhale. The expansion and the contraction of the belly as each breath enters and exits the body. Taking notice of your body, starting with the tips of your toes, moving across the soles of your feet, up the right leg, now the left leg, drawing awareness into the hips and the pelvic area, around the lower back, the belly, through the chest, the heart, across the shoulders. Drawing your awareness across the middle back. Taking notice of the right arm and the left arm. Across the hands, down to the fingertips. Drawing awareness now to that space right between the eyebrows. We call this space the third eye chakra, the all-seeing eye, or just the space that is that spiritual antenna that allows you to remain connected to the source of your creation. Whatever that may be, allow yourself a moment to just offer grace, gratitude, thanksgiving for your presence here in this moment, for your presence here in this body. Giving thanks for yourself, for this time, for this moment. Allowing yourself to feel comfort, to feel confidence, to feel free. Taking a deep inhale here, holding the breath, suspending it at the top before exhaling out through the mouth. Two more, just like that. Deep inhale. Suspending the breath and then exhale. Last one together. Deep inhale. And exhale. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Gently turning the head from left back to center and then over to the right. Back to center. The chin comes down towards the chest. Rolling the head over to the left side. Taking the left palm and resting it just above your right ear, Just creating a little bit of length in the neck, releasing that left hand down, letting the head come back up, and then chin comes down to the chest again. Rotating the head over to the right. Take the right hand and place it just above your ear. And releasing that hand, letting the head float back up to neutral. Inhale, the head drops back, the chin reaches up towards the sky. Maybe the mouth comes open. Deep breath in here. Exhale, the head comes back to neutral. Rubbing the palms together and then cupping the palms just over the eyes. Gently blinking the eyes open, letting some light in and then releasing the hands. Now we're going to make a little more movement in our body. So we're just going to sway the shoulders, sway through the torso here. This movement is very free, very fluid, paying very little attention to how you look and all of the attention on how you feel. We're going to inhale, the arms are going to come up and arms are going to sway. Sway to the right, sway to the left, maybe bring the arms around. Maybe a circular movement is happening here through the torso, moving in one direction, coming back to center, and then rotating to the other side. Just making a little movement in the spine. It's our spine, we do what we want. Over to the right, over to the left, to the right, to the left, back to center. Arms reach up nice and high, fingertips nice and wide. Inhale here. Exhale, folding forward. Palms come down towards the ground. Fingertips are down on the ground. Bringing the head and the heart all the way down to the mat. I'm going to scoop my little blanket aside. You might do the same. So we're nice and low here. Taking a deep breath in And as you exhale, staying nice and low, just walking the fingertips over to the right. Pressing that left shoulder down towards the ground, pressing both palms into the ground. Chin is down towards the chest. Taking 3 breaths here. And then on an inhale, walking those fingertips back to center. Again, staying nice and low. Exhale where you are. Then inhale, walking those fingertips over towards the left side. Reaching that right shoulder down towards the ground, pressing both palms into the ground. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, staying nice and low. And then inhale as you slowly rise, bringing the torso up, shoulders and head come up last. Arms lift as you rise. Palms touch. Interlacing the fingertips here, pulling those biceps back towards the ears. We're going to inhale, tilting the torso to the right. Exhale where you are. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, tilting the torso to the left. Deep breath in, long breath out. Back to center on an in-breath. As you exhale, we're going to flip the palms, keeping the fingertips interlaced, so pressing the heels of the hands up towards the sky, bringing those shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now releasing the hands, bringing them down, all the way around. You're going to interlace the fingertips behind the back. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. So my fingertips are here, my palms are pressing together. We're going to see that little rotation in the shoulders. I'm going to reach those palms down towards the ground. And as you inhale, we're going to reach the heart forward. There's a slight arch in the back, just a slight one. On your next in-breath, maybe let the head drop back. Exhale, bring the head forward. Release the hands. Bring the arms around, right over left. Give yourself a squeeze. I'm going to turn back around here. Giving yourself a nice, beautiful embrace here. Maybe sway just a little bit. Just 'cause why not? It feels good. Come back to center. Inhale, arms come open again. Exhale, we're going to embrace opposite. So left arm comes over the right. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Tell yourself, I love you. Tell yourself, I'm worthy. Tell yourself, I deserve this. And breathe it in. Back to center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folding forward again. Then inhale, rolling the shoulders, coming all the way up. Again, shoulders and head come up last. We're gonna just do some rotations with the shoulders. Shoulders come up towards the ears, down and back, up towards the ears, down and back, up towards the ears, down and back. Then we're gonna reverse the direction. They're gonna come up towards the ears, forward, towards the ears, shoulders come forward. Beautiful, 2 more. Last one. All right, we're gonna do just the right shoulder and down, then just the left shoulder and down. Bring the shoulder to the ear versus the ear to the shoulder. Notice that there's a difference in the way that feels. Now we're gonna take the ear to the shoulder and up, ear to the left shoulder and up, chin to the chest and up. One more time. Right shoulder, left shoulder, chin to the chest, and up. Want to do one more? Yeah. Right shoulder, and left shoulder, chin to the chest, and all the way up. Beautiful. Now we're feeling nice and loose here. Yeah. Now we're going to get into a little bit more movement. So before we move into the next part of this practice, I want to teach you something called the Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi means victorious, victor, powerful breath. So the Ujjayi breath is only in and out through the nose, okay? I'm going to get a little closer just so I can show you this part. Stay where you are. So with the Ujjayi breath, we're breathing in and out only through the nose. There's a slight constriction in the back of the throat as you exhale so that you can hear the sound. So I'm going to show you. It's like this. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Hear that? Inhale. Exhale. Sounds kind of crazy. Sounds like Darth Vader kind of sort of, right? 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, I'm going to go back to our mat. So that's going to be the breath that we're going to use as we start to move through these postures, moving our bodies a little bit more. So we're here. And what we're going to do is we're going to crawl forward into tabletop. So tabletop, if I was turned this way, my knees are on the mat. My knees are about a hip distance apart, which is about the size of your fist. Okay, my palms are pressed into the mat. Shoulders are above the wrists. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. No parade hands in yoga, wide fingers, okay? So we're pressing our palms into the mat. Tops of the feet are flat on the mat, okay? We're gonna take some cat-cow breath. So we're gonna inhale, the head's gonna lift. The tailbone's gonna lift, the belly's gonna drop. Exhale, we're gonna reverse. Press the hips forward, arch in the back, chin comes down towards the chest. Taking 4 more at your own pace. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, coming back to a flat back now. I'm gonna turn back this way for just a second. So staying in tabletop here, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna take the right foot, that's this one, step it all the way to the back of your mat, toes are down. So nice strong foundation here. We're gonna inhale, the left arm is gonna reach forward, like you're gonna shake somebody's hand, somebody who's gonna hand you a pile of money or, you know, whatever it is that you like. Take a breath here. As you exhale, lift those right toes away from the mat. Inhale and exhale. Staying with the breath, staying where you are. Just have to make an adjustment here. You stay. Deep breath in. 1 more. Okay. Exhale, lower the limbs. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Deep inhale, left toes step to the back of the mat. As you exhale, right hand reaches forward. Deep breath in, lift the left toes away from the mat. Hovering here, nice straight line from the tips of the right fingers to the tips of the left toes. 2 more breaths here. Exhale where you are. Last breath. Well, not your last one, but your last one in this pose. Limbs come down. Now we're gonna just sway the hips from left to right. Now we're gonna shift our weight. So we're gonna prep. I'm gonna show you this way. Stay on your hands and knees. If you need a blanket, you can fold a blanket and put it just below your knees. So we're in tabletop, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna tuck our toes and we're gonna shift our weight slightly forward as we lift the knees just about 2 inches away from the mat. So we're here. Deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Bring those knees down. Take the knees as wide as the mat and press back into a child's pose. Child's pose, fingertips are forward, hips are back towards the heels, forehead, heart, all the way down. Take 3 breaths here in child's pose. You can remain in child's pose as often as you'd like, staying in child's pose. Child's pose is available to you at any time during your practice. Whenever you want a child's pose, take it. It's yours, okay? So take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, I want you to meet me back in tabletop. So that's back on our hands and knees, right? So we're here, hands and knees, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Palms are pressing into the mat. I'm gonna move a little closer because I have some room. So we're gonna tuck those toes under, coming onto the balls of our feet. Remember, we just did this. Deep inhale. As you exhale, lifting those knees, hovering just about 2 inches above the mat. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Last one, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now we're gonna press the hips up and back into a downward facing dog. So I'm gonna show you in 2 directions. The heels are reaching for the ground. The heart is pressing back towards the thighs. The head is hanging heavy. The center of the palm is pressing into the mat. Now you stay where you are. I'm gonna show you this way, okay? Palms on the ground. Heels are reaching for the ground. You're making like an inverted V or a pyramid. The head is hanging heavy. Shake the head, no. Shake the head, yes. 1 more breath here. Where you are. Then go ahead and bring the knees down. Come back into a child's pose. Gotta adjust my pantalones because they were falling off. So we're in child's pose. So what we're gonna do is take as many breaths as you like in child's pose. Then we're gonna come all the way back up and you're gonna meet me in downward facing dog, okay? So for now, down dog, let's take our feet wide, maybe about as wide as your mat. Pressing the heart back, reaching the heels down. Now it's important to know your heels may never touch the ground. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just the way your body's made, and that's okay. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the feet together. Inhale, look up between the palms. As you exhale, step the feet up to meet the hands. You can take as many steps as you need, okay? So we're folding forward. So what that looks like here is my toes are on the ground. All 4 corners of my feet are on the ground. There might be a soft bend in my knees. My arms are hanging down. My head is hanging down. And I'm just reaching down for my toes. Now you might be reaching for your ankles or your shins. That's okay. We're gonna pull the navel back toward the spine, which makes a little more room for you to fold forward. Now we're gonna shift our weight into the toes and then shift the weight into the heels and just rock back and forth. Maybe grabbing opposite elbow with opposite hand, framing the face. That looks like this. Maybe sway from back, left to right if you'd like. Now we're gonna release the hands and we're gonna roll the torso all the way up, 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders and head come up last, and the arms lift as you rise. Palms touch at the top, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. Standing nice and tall. So we're gonna inhale, the arms come down. This is Tadasana, or mountain pose. So in mountain pose, the body is active. So the toes are pressing into the mat. We're lifting just above the knees. We're slightly, turn this way. There's a slight tuck of the tailbone. The shoulders are back. The hands are active. Tadasana, mountain pose, okay? This is our first official pose, really like the 3rd official pose of the day. So we're gonna take 3 breaths here. Maybe allow the eyes to fall closed. 2 more breaths. Last breath together. Now we're gonna inhale, arms lift. As you exhale, the head drops back. Inhale, the head comes forward. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. As the hands come to the heart, you start to bow, hinging at the hips. Coming back into that forward fold. And we're going to inhale halfway up. Flat back here. And we're going to exhale, fold. And then inhale all the way up. Arms come up as you rise. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands come down. Tadasana. Beautiful. Let's try 2 more, just like that. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Arms lift as you rise. Let's take that little baby back bend. Head drops back. Head comes forward. Hands come down. One more time. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to the heart as you bow forward, folding, bowing to your highest and greatest self. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms lifting as you rise. Little baby back bend here, head drops back. Head comes forward, hands come to the heart. How we doing? Yeah, we good? We good? We good? Okay, so I'm gonna turn back this way. So we're here, okay? Now we're gonna inhale, the arms come down. Exhale, roll those shoulders back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we're folding. Forward fold. Inhale, we're coming just halfway up. The back is flat, palms on the shins. Gaze comes forward. Exhale, fold. Now we're gonna step the right foot back. So fingertips are touching the ground, maybe a micro bend in the knees if necessary. Inhale, the right leg comes back, right knee comes down. So we're in a deep lunge here. So I'm gonna show you from the side because this is really important. A lot of times when people go into a lunge, they do like this little square thing. This is a different exercise. In yoga, Anjaneyasana, or a crescent lunge or a deep lunge, the front leg, which in our case is the left, is gonna have a nice deep bend in it. That knee is gonna be directly above the ankle, and that right leg is gonna be all the way back. See the difference? See that extension there? See that length? That's what we want, okay? Because we're opening up these hips. So we're gonna be here. Hands can be on the hips if you like, okay? Again, if you have tricky knees, go ahead and fold up a blanket and place it right below that knee. We're gonna stay here. Inhale, exhale. If you wanna go a little deeper, inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, the head drops back. Staying here for 3 breaths, okay? Inhale, remember that Ujjayi breath, that nice strong breath in and out through the nose. 2 more. There we go. Now we're gonna exhale, we're gonna bring those hands down to the hips first. Then we're gonna fold forward and frame that left foot. So I'm gonna turn this way again so I don't hit the wall. So when we're folding forward, our fingertips are down. There we go. We're gonna tuck those toes under, the right toes, the ones in the back, so that we can lift that right knee away from the ground. And we're gonna take the left foot and step back into down dog. Here we go. Now we're gonna inhale, look up at those palms again. Exhale, we're gonna step both feet forward, coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, rolling the torso all the way up. Shoulders and head come up last. Arms lift as you rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands come to the heart, and we're gonna fold again. There we go. Inhale, just halfway up. Exhale, now we're gonna step the opposite leg. So we're gonna step the left foot back. Left knee comes down. Same deep lunge, so that right knee is gonna be stacked directly above that right ankle. Framing the foot for a moment, getting there, feeling stable here. Then we're gonna inhale, torso comes up, maybe hands come on the hips. You're just gonna check your alignment. Make sure that front knee is nice and deeply bent. Bring those shoulders back. Then we're gonna inhale, the arms come up. Fingertips reaching up for the sky. Maybe the head drops back. 3 breaths here. Big inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the nose. 1 more breath together. You got it. Then we're gonna fold forward, framing that right foot, okay? Tuck the left toes under, lift that left knee, and then step the right foot back to meet the left, coming into down dog. Taking notice of your body here. We're gonna be here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. As you're in this posture, this asana, take notice of what's happening in your body. Take notice of what's happening in your mind without judgment or attachment. 1 more breath. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to inhale, coming up onto the toes, shifting the weight forward, coming into plank or high push-up or Tadasana, as we call it. Deep inhale here. As we exhale, pressing back up, downward facing dog. We're going to do that 3 more times. So we're going to inhale, coming up onto the toes, shifting the weight forward, Tadasana, or high plank. It's like a push-up. We're going to come back up, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, pressing up and back. Is that 4? Is that 3? I don't know. Let's just do 1 more, just because why not? We got this. Okay? Beautiful. Now we're going to press back up, downward facing dog. We're going to look up between the palms and we're going to step both feet forward, coming back into that beautiful forward fold. Then we're going to inhale, we're going to roll the torso. Arms lift as you rise. Beautiful. And the hands come to the heart. Standing here, staying here in our mountain pose. Your hands can be at the heart or your hands can be down to the sides, whatever you prefer. The choice is yours. So we're going to introduce 1 more pose. Because remember I said I was only going to give you like 6 today because we're focusing on our alignment, we're focusing on our breath, we're focusing on our bodies, and we're also having a little bit of fun. So we're going to do 1 more variation and then we're going to bring it all together and that's going to be our flow. Okay? So let's go back. We're here, okay, in mountain pose. We're going to inhale, bring those arms open all the way up. We're going to exhale, head's going to drop back, little baby back bend. We're going to inhale, head comes forward as we exhale, folding. Inhale, coming just halfway up. Exhale, folding deeply. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to step just a little bit. Inhale, step the right foot back. This time, the right knee is going to stay up. So I'm going to show you from this side. So we step that right foot back. We're here. See that right knee is up? So it's not here, it's not like barely up. It's pressing back and you're pressing back through that right heel. Still nice deep bend in the left knee. We're going to be here first. Then we're going to inhale, hands on the hips. You can remain right here if you'd like, or you can bring the arms up. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. You got this. You got this. You got it. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Fold forward, framing that left foot. Then we're going to step the left foot back to meet the right, coming into down dog. And then we're going to walk both feet up to meet the hands. I'm going to turn this way. So we're back in a forward fold, and we're going to inhale. Arms lift as you rise, palms touch. Exhale, head drops back. Inhale, head comes back up to neutral. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, just halfway up on a flat back. Exhale, folding deeply. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, okay? So we're gonna step the, which foot? Which foot did we do? This one. We're gonna step the left foot back. So again, the left knee is gonna stay up. We're pressing back through that left heel nice and strong. Deep inhale here. Making sure that front knee is stacked above that ankle. Feeling that stretch. Then we're gonna lift the torso, hands on the hips. Beautiful. Staying here if you'd like, or bringing those arms up. 5 breaths here. Ready, you got this. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Fold forward. Right foot comes back to meet the left, coming into down dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale where you are. Exhale, reach those hips up towards the sky. Press the heart back. Let the head hang heavy. And 1 more breath. Now we're going to inhale. Remember, we're going to shift the weight forward, coming into plank. This time as we exhale, we're going to bring down the knees, the chest, and the chin. So the booty's kind of up. That's what it's supposed to do. Deep breath in. Exhale where you are. Inhale, we're going to scoop the heart forward and just a little up. Let's baby, 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 baby back bend here. Elbows are back. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Then we're going to inhale, press back, come into a child's pose. So the knees are going to be as wide as your mat. Heart's going to come down, forehead comes down. 5 breaths in child's pose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to slowly bring the torso up. Shoulders and head come up last. So we're sitting back, knees are bent. I'm going to come a little closer. So we're sitting back towards our heels. The knees are going to be wide like this. If this is not cool for your knees, you can sit cross-legged. This is fine too. Sitting back towards our heels. So we're going to start to bring the body down. We're getting closer. We're not there yet. But we're getting closer to the closing of our practice. So you're going to take the left hand, place it just above the belly, just on the navel. And the right hand is going to come just near the heart. Not quite on your heart, but more at your heart center. We're going to close the eyes here. And just start to see if you can take notice of your heartbeat. As you inhale and as you exhale, take notice of the rise and fall of the chest. Take notice of the expansion and the contraction of the belly. Now we're going to inhale to the count of 5. So that's going to be an inhale to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold the breath at the top. And exhale when you're ready through the mouth. Squeeze all the air out. Pull that navel back, pull the navel back. Squeeze out the air, squeeze it out, squeeze it out, squeeze it out. And then inhale normally. And then exhale. We're gonna do 3 more just like that. So when I say inhale to the count of 5, what I mean is that each number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're gonna sip in a little more air. So you're gonna feel the belly expanding against that left hand that's placed on the belly, right? So now we're gonna count again. We're gonna inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the top we're suspending the breath, so we're holding the breath, and then when you are ready, we're going to exhale, and as we exhale, we pull that navel back towards the spine, squeeze, 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 squeeze all the breath out, exhale, 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 exhale. We're here. So we're here. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale to the count of 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and holding the breath, and then exhale, release. Last one. Now this time we're going to sip in even more air than we did before, so we're going to inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sip it all in, sip it all in, sip it all in, and hold it, and then we're going to exhale. Releasing the hands, shaking out the hands. If you are sitting on your knees like me, go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you. So we're pressing through the heels so the toes are flexed, like you're reaching your toes back towards your shins. Moving the fleshy parts of your bottom out to the side so your sit bone can press into the mat. We're going to inhale, arms come up. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward, reaching through the fingertips down for the toes, ankles, or shins. Grab where you can. You're going to bend the elbows and bring the chin down towards the chest. Take 5 breaths here. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, roll it up. Shoulders and head come up last. Sitting up nice and tall. Now we're going to lay down. So I'm going to turn the other way so you can see my legs. So we're going to come down to your mat. Your knees are bent. We're going to take your hands, bring them down by your hips. We're going to bring just the left knee up towards your heart. We're going to rotate that left knee outward and place that left foot just above the right knee and gently press that left knee open. Deep breath in, long breath out. You can remain here if you'd like, or if you'd like to go a little further, you're going to lift that right knee away from the mat, take that left hand, reach it through that space, extend the right leg up, take the right hand and just clasp it with the left just behind that right thigh, pressing through that right heel, reaching it up towards the ceiling, keeping the back of the head and the chin down towards the chest. Taking 2 breaths here. Exhale where you are. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Release the hands down to the sides. Bring that right foot down. And then we're going to guide that left leg down. Same thing on the other side. So we're going to inhale, bring the right knee up towards the heart. On an exhale, go ahead and rotate that right knee out to the right and place that right foot just above on the left thigh. Gently pressing that right knee down, just slightly. Remaining here if you'd like, or you can lift that left foot away from the ground. Take that right hand, reach it through, extend the left leg, pressing the left heel towards the sky. Take that left hand, clasp it just behind that left thigh. Reach those shoulders down towards the ground. Bring the chin down towards the chest. And just breathe. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more breath here. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring that foot back down, releasing the hands. And then we're going to guide the right foot back down to the mat. So the shoulders are pressing into the mat, the back of the head is pressing into the mat. Palms are down by the sides of the body. We're gonna bring those heels just a little closer to the hips. On an inhale, we're gonna bring lifting the chest just slightly so the chest doesn't come away, the back doesn't come away from the mat. Just gonna inhale, feel as the chest lifts. As you exhale, we're gonna pull the navel down towards the spine as if you were trying to get your belly button to touch your mat. It's not going to, don't worry, but that's the intention. So we're gonna inhale, let the belly expand. Exhale, contracting the belly, bringing that navel all the way, all the way, all the way down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Bring those knees together. Inhale normally. This time as you exhale, we're gonna pull the navel back towards the spine, and now we're gonna lift the hips up towards the ceiling. They might only come like an inch away from the ground, or they might come 12 inches. Doesn't matter. Pull those knees together, pull those thighs together, press those heels into the mat, and lift the toes away from the mat. Keep the chin down towards the chest, keep the shoulders contacting the mat. One more breath, one more breath, one more breath, and then release, bring it all the way down. Now we're gonna bring the knees up towards the heart. Maybe wrap the arms around the shins, give yourself a little rock here. We're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. Interlace the fingertips, reach down and grab around the toes. Let the knees splay open and give a little rock here. Keep your chin down towards the chest. I'm only looking just to make sure that you guys are still there. Rocking, rocking. Now if you'd like, you can remain here, or you can bring the feet apart, clasping around the toes, reaching the heels up towards the sky, coming into happy baby. Deep bend in the knees. There's a bee, hello bee. Bringing the soles of the feet back together, bringing the knees back together. And then now what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring both arms down to the sides of the body like a T. We're gonna turn the gaze over to the left side. And we're gonna let the knees drop down over to the right. Taking a twist here. Maybe taking that right hand and just resting it just on top of the legs. Slowly coming out of this twist, bringing the head back to neutral, and then lifting those knees back to center. So same thing on the opposite side. The head turns to the right this time, and the knees come down to the left. Maybe take that left hand, just rest it just on top of the thigh. Now you can remain in these twists as long as you'd like, or you can come back to center, bringing the knees back to center, giving yourself a squeeze, releasing the right leg, letting it come down the length of your mat, followed by the left leg. The feet are going to be about the width of your mat. Your arms are going to come down to the sides of the body, palms facing up. And as you prepare for your final pose of Shavasana, we're going to contract every muscle in your body first. So clench your toes, clench your fingers, clench your jaw, clench, 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 clench. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Let it all go. Remaining here in Shavasana, allowing the body to become heavy, supported by the ground beneath you, allowing the eyes to fall closed. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth, allowing the jaw to become soft. The shoulders coming down away from the ears. Releasing any tension that you might be holding and allowing yourself to slip into the sweetness of Shavasana. You can remain here as long as you'd like. When you are ready, and only when you are ready, beginning to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe turn the head from left to right. Extend the arms up above the head, taking a big stretch. Then bending the left knee, followed by the right knee. Bringing them up towards the heart, and then rocking over to the right or left side. Finding yourself in a fetal pose. And again, remaining here as long as you like, but when you're ready, pressing your body away from the ground, coming back up into our starting position. If your legs were crossed or uncrossed, you remember. Coming back to our starting position, we're going to wind down now. We have about 1 minute left, I think is what that says. Thank you, Instagram Live. So we're gonna bring our arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands come down between the eyebrows. May each of you be led through this day with thoughts of positivity. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, palms come in front of the mouth. May each of you move through this day speaking words of wisdom. Hands come to the heart, bowing your head to your heart as you honor yourself for showing up, for trying something different, and for creating something new. I honor each of you for allowing me to guide you through this beautiful practice and to share this gift of yoga. May you all be blessed and blissful all days and always. Peace. Namaste. Thank you guys. So that is the end of our practice this morning. I have 51 seconds left. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who joined me this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to share this gift, this blessed practice of yoga that means so much to me. I really, really, really appreciate everyone who took the time to sit with me this week, to move with me this morning, and to just share your heart, your energy, your light, and your love with me in every way that you possibly can. I receive it abundantly and I return it back to you multiplied. So thank you, thank you, thank you. May you have an amazing rest of your beautiful Saturday. Give yourself some love today. Give yourself some